xharper here, WWE 2k19, and we are doing my first ever showcase mode. I'm going to go through the top CAWs, my top 10 CAWs from the Attitude Era. So let's do the narcissistic thing first. I'm going to show you my creation, which is Al Snow. And what I'm going to do in this video is go into each character, show you what the attires look like, let you have a little bit of a look so you can see Al Snow here. And then I'll do a bit of the whole free camera, get close-ups of the face so you can see a little bit more detail. And then I'm also going to tell you who created each core. So Al Snow is mine. You can download him in Community Creations as of right now. I recommend that you do so immediately. Okay, that's me out the way now. We can focus on actual good creators. So the next one that I want to recommend is Billy Gunn. Now, Billy Gunn was made by RunZekeRun. So this is the PlayStation ID, RunZekeRun. And his Twitter is @MattWGore. So if you want to find him, if you want to follow him, you can do that there. Now, a little bit of a side note for you as I go through each of these. I have made slight edits to some of these cores. Not all of them, but some of them. So if you download it and you're kind of like, doesn't look like the core was recommended to download, it's probably because I've made a couple of smaller changes. If you want to know what they are, you're going to have to come back onto this channel and comment and ask me. But this is Billy Gunn. Let's get out of there. Let's go to the next one, and that will be... Oh, I love this next one. Next one is Buff Bagwell. So Buff is the stuff. Just oh, this game, man. I hate that it downloads them all in different order. If it just downloaded them, if it loaded them up in alphabetical order, it would be so much easier in my life. So Buff Bagwell is the next one. Now this is done by Razorback_1987. So that's his PlayStation ID, or Razorback 2012 on Twitter. Razorback is a great content creator, and I'm always going to big up his work because I think it's tremendous. But let's just go close up. Again, everything he did about this one was great. I think I just edited the head shape on this one slightly, but apart from that, the attire that he made was absolutely perfect. Everything else, absolutely perfect. I would definitely recommend that you go and download his work. Any of the other creations he's made tend to be really good as well. Third one that isn't mine. Okay, great creator. DrGorillaNuts has made this next one that I'm about to show you. And that is IRS. Owen R. Shyster. Can't believe WWF used the term shyster in the name of a wrestler, but we'll go into that maybe at another date. Come on, game, load. Okay, so Owen R. Shyster, here we go. I'm going to keep saying that word just because it amuses me that they used it back in the day. IRS wasn't necessarily Attitude Era, but he was there sort of 95, 96 as everything was kicking off, so I'm okay including him. This was made by DrGorillaNuts on PSN, or at DrGorillaNuts on Twitter. Again, I made a couple of minor changes to this. I've told him what they are. He knows what they are publicly. I just added that red tattoo to make the tie look like it's filled out. As you can see, the face scan and the attire look perfect. He's done a great job with that. So that is IRS. The next guy is an ECW guy. I'm going to see if this game will let me get to him quicker than this. Come on. Okay, next one is Just Incredible. Well known from the ECW days. I'm really happy with this. I haven't seen a good Just Incredible for a few years. Maybe I wasn't looking in previous years, but this time I managed to find one. I actually saw it through Twitter when the guys that created it tweeted about it and told you to download it. This is made by Executioner X85 on PSN. or Executioner XCAWs on Twitter. This guy is a great guy. I've talked to him on Twitter myself privately with some stuff. He really deserves the follow. He deserves you to download this stuff. There is an honorable mention here for NickBreaker, who helped create this core. They've done a great job. When you get it in Community Creations, they offer you 4 different attires as well. So you can pick out of the 4 which one is your favorite and use that one. So that's a great core from ECW. It's always good to get ECW guys on game. Next guy that I'm going to show you then is another creation from DrGorillaNuts. Okay, so this is the second one of his on this list, but again, I think it's worth you guys downloading it. It's definitely the best one for this character on the game, in my opinion. All my opinion. Owen Hart, who I don't want to talk about. It's a crime that he is not on the game. Somebody needs to tell his wife to lighten up and not blame WE for everything. Anyway, DrGorillaNuts made this amazing core that you see in front of you. This is Owen Hart. Attire looks stunning. Did a great job with that. And as you can see, the face looks incredible as well. I think I've changed his hair color. I think I darkened his hair color slightly. The other thing I added, I did my own little Owen 316 t-shirt with leather jacket. But those things are easy for you to create. Next one up is another new creator. So PSN DANIELakaDee. And then on Twitter it's the same, DANIELakaDee. This is another guy who is phenomenal creator. You should go and follow him. He creates loads of great things, including the one that I'm about to show you, which is Rick Steiner. So one half of the Steiner brothers, or just simply Rick Steiner, because this was post the breakup between the Steiner brothers in WCW. Yet again, a great creation. He's done a really good job, especially with the attire, getting the face looking wonderful. He's even got the little highlight on the beard that I really love. And then obviously, look at those tattoos as well. I am crap, officially crap at doing tattoos in the game, but these ones are really awesome. So again, Rick Steiner's one that I would recommend. We have got 2 more to go. And then there's a third guy. There's another guy left that I just don't know about, so we'll go into that one at the end of this list. But the next one is another ECW guy. You will all know who this is. He's already had a load of downloads, but it won't hurt for you to download him again. And that is Sabu. And Sabu was created by... In WWE, his name is FunkyTreeHugger. FunkyTreeHugger. He hasn't created anything else, just this Sabu. I can't find him on Twitter. So if you do know who this guy is and what his socials are, please leave a comment, let me know, because the Sabu looks great, man. He's done a wonderful job of creating Sabu. One that everybody creates every year on the game. It would be awesome to see him return to the series at some point. But the scarring on this core is phenomenal. I love the level of detail that he's gone through just to make us have this character that looks incredible and very much like Sabu. So that one's a shout out to FunkyTreeHugger. Finally for the guys that I actually know the creators' names. And this is one of my favourite sort of WCW era creations this year. So I can't speak highly enough of this one. The game is wrestling with me, and that the pun was intended there. To let me get to him, Scott Norton. And this one's created by shawnstylz. So that's shawnstylz, but with a Z at the end, or a Z if you're American. And his Twitter is @RealShawnstylz. And again, Z at the end, not an S. But this Scott Norton, man, this is phenomenal. I love the detail on this Scott Norton's face. I've not seen a Scott Norton look as good as this in a WWE2k game for years. I don't even remember there ever being one that looks this good. The attire looks great. I think I changed the knee pads if I remember right. I just swapped out his knee pads and his boots, but those are little details that you can do by yourself on the game. But like I said, this creation is phenomenal. It's got the tattoo on there as well. Just a really good model. Love it. And I will show you his entrance attire. I think I just looked at an entrance attire that I found on WCW when I was going through my pay-per-views. Finally, I want to do one last showcase that makes up the 10. The problem with this model is that I cannot find it in community creations anymore. So I need your help, people. If you are watching this, I need your help to understand who made this version of Chris Benoit. It is my favorite one on the game. I don't think anybody has come close. No offense to any of the creators who've tried so far, but I just don't think anybody has come as close to making Chris Benoit as this one. The problem is that it's disappeared, and I cannot find it for the life of me in community creations. Just to let you know, I did the outfit, so the attire is one that I went in and edited, but I think if you look at the face, you will agree that this looks incredibly good for a young Chris Benoit who was in WCW in the Four Horsemen. This is a great, great creation. I love it to bits. And I was hoping to share it with you. I was really hoping that I'd be able to get this guy more downloads, but I cannot find it on community creations. I can't find, therefore, who created the model and the face scan, etc., etc. So if you know who it is, if you're watching this, please, please, please drop a message in the comments section and just let everybody know who this is, because once I find out, I will credit them in the description of this video. I'm going to try and add some annotations as well for the first time in a video. I just want to give a real shout out to everyone who's created. They've done a wonderful job. There's loads of other great creations out there in community creations, so go and look for those as well. But this was my top 10 for CAWs from the Attitude Era in WWE 2k19. That's it from me, guys. I'm xharper, and you have been awesome. What?